This faceless channel is posting easy to make videos in a very specific niche, and they're getting 9 million views a month. And using the niche explorer on TubeMagic with an average $4 RPM, that would mean that they're making $36,000 every single month from this one channel. Here's another channel in that same niche, 8 million views a month. That's $32,000 every single month. Don't think you can make these same videos easily? Well, get this. We made a video covering this same exact niche not too long ago, and one of our viewers used our same tips and tricks and showed us their channel that they made. And in just a couple of days of posting on this channel using our method, this viewer was able to get videos with thousands of views. Now you might be wondering, what is this faceless niche and how do I start bulk creating videos in it right now? Well, it's actually the viral quizzes niche. And in this full tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to make these videos very easily and find success like all of these other channels are within this niche. And there's a chance you might be like our other viewer and get videos blowing up within just a couple of days within this niche. Imagine you did it for an entire year, what type of views you would bring in. So now let's get into the tutorial. Now just remember guys, each and every step in this tutorial is super important. So make sure to watch the entire video to get the most amount of value. But starting off right here, we're gonna be using TubeMagic, which is an AI software specifically designed to help YouTube creators go viral and generate videos very, very easily. Now TubeMagic has a huge library of AI tools, and some of them we'll get to a little bit later, but right now we're gonna go to the video ideas tool right here. And right in this bar, we're going to write in Quizblitz. Now that I've put in the handle of a channel already getting winning views within this niche, I'm gonna hit on generate right here. And now TubeMagic is analyzing that channel and it's making you unlimited, unique, viral-worthy video ideas based off a channel that already has winning videos within your niche. And you can just keep on hitting generate over and over again and get unlimited ideas. Guess the famous cartoon character laugh. Iconic laughter challenge. That's a really good idea right there. Guess the Harry Potter spells by sound. Guess the iconic villain voice. And you can just keep generating them over and over again and do this with any channel that's winning within your niche, and you'll get enough video ideas for an entire month in just a couple of minutes versus the alternative, which it could take you a couple of days to come up with a whole month of ideas. Let's try daily quiz as well. I'm going to put in daily quiz and we're going to try that one as well. I'm going to hit on generate. And now TubeMagic is giving me a bunch of video ideas based on daily quiz, like a Would You Rather Food Fight Edition, Ultimate Emoji Food Challenge, which superhero are you based on your snack choices, which food combo are you. These are really good video ideas within this niche, and I'm generating them and just making a giant list that I can be posting throughout the month. Another tool on TubeMagic I can use is the keyword research tool. Now this tool directly taps into YouTube search API. So if I were to put a keyword in, like quiz right here, and press on search, it's going to give me a big list of the YouTube search API results, as well as a search volume, which is how much views it's getting per month, a competition score, and their overall magic score. And I can actually press on this and filter so I can see historical figures, quiz questions, and answers. 1.8K views a month with low competition and overall magic score of 10. Or USA quiz, 4.7K searches a month with low competition and overall magic score of 10. Would you rather hardest choices ever, 46,000 searches a month with a low competition and a magic score of 10. So if you were to make a video about would you rather hardest choices ever, you're tapping into a search result that's getting 46,000 searches a month with no competition. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make a name and face for this channel with AI, but you guys can try out TubeMagic for an entire week for only $1, and we still haven't gotten through all of their AI tools, especially this one, the Warp Upload tool, which I'll get into a little bit later. The link to try out TubeMagic for only $1 will be in the description below. Now using ChatGPT, which all of you guys know is free to use, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna type in, I'm making a YouTube channel that posts viral quizzes, would you rather, and can you guess the blank videos. Could you make me a list of really good names for this YouTube channel? And I'm gonna press on this arrow right here. And now ChatGPT has given me a list of names for this channel. I really like this one right here called Quiz Craze. So I'm gonna go and check to see if that's already a channel on YouTube that's getting significant views. Now looking up Quiz Craze on YouTube, I found that this channel right here, but they haven't posted it within a year and they have less than 1,000 subscribers. So it's perfectly fine to use this name. Now next, on Discord, I'm gonna use the Mid Journey bot for image generation. Now you can easily get access to this bot by joining the Midjourney Discord server, and in my opinion, it is one of the best image generators on the entire internet. So right now I'm going to type in /imagine, then I'm going to write a YouTube profile picture for a quiz YouTube channel. Question mark, bright purple and yellow colors. And I'm going to hit on enter, and now Midjourney will generate me a bunch of images based on my prompt. While it's doing that, I'm going to type in /imagine a YouTube banner for a quiz YouTube channel. Question marks in the banner, bright purple and yellow colors. Then I'm going to write text reading quiz craze, and then I'm going to add double hyphen AR for aspect ratio, and then 16:9 because that is the aspect ratio of a YouTube banner. I'm going to hit on enter. And while it's doing that, it's already finished our profile picture. So here we go. We have 4 different images that we can choose from. And I really like this one right here. I think it stands out the most. And if I want to do variations of this image, I can press on V3, but I'm going to do upscale 3 for this third image right here to make my profile picture. And there we go. And Midjourney has now created us our banners. I really like this one, but the text isn't reading right on that. So I'm going to press on variations 1 for that very first one because I wanted to read it right. There we go. Now it made variations, and immediately I like this one right here. So I'm going to press on upscale 1 for that first image, and now I have a banner for my channel as well. If there's any specific thing I don't like about the banner, I can vary a region, or I can also zoom out if the text isn't going to fit into the banner template. Now back on ChatGPT, I still have to make the results for my first quiz video, and I'm just going to use one of the ideas that TubeMagic gave me. So right here, I'm going to type in, I'm making a quiz video called Guess the Cartoon Character by Their Flavor of Ice Cream. Could you give me a list of the most recognizable cartoon characters in the world with 2 incorrect answers for each one for the quiz video? And I'm going to hit on this arrow right here. There we go. So now ChatGPT has given me a list of some of the most recognizable cartoon characters and incorrect results, but I'm going to ask it to make it a spreadsheet. So I'm going to say, could you make this a spreadsheet, but make the results randomized order? There we go, and I'm going to hit on enter again. There you go. So now ChatGPT has made me a spreadsheet, and I can just download this file right here and open it up. So I went ahead and opened the spreadsheet in Google Sheets, and you guys will see in just a moment why we need this spreadsheet to bulk create our video. But right here, I'm going to start making these images for these ice cream flavors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to Midjourney. Now back on Midjourney, I'm going to go down here, type in /imagine again, and I'm going to write ice cream flavor, white transparent background, and then photorealistic. Then I'm going to type in double hyphen CREF for character reference, and I'm going to put in the link of my character. So for example, I searched up Pikachu on Google right here. Here's the picture that I need to use. So I'm going to right click it and press on copy image address. Switching back to Midjourney, I'm going to paste in the link right here and then press on enter. And now Midjourney is going to make me an ice cream flavor based on the character that I put in. And here we go. If any of these are too obvious, I can just go ahead and regenerate it if I want to. But this one right here looks good enough. So I'm just going to upscale 3 for that one. And there we go. Now we have a final picture for my Pikachu ice cream flavor. Our next character was Mickey Mouse. So I searched on Mickey Mouse, and I'm going to right click and then press on copy image address for the Mickey Mouse picture. Then I'm just going to type in the same prompt, ice cream flavor, white transparent background, photorealistic, and then CREF, and then put in the image address. And here we go, just like the last one, it made me a Mickey Mouse inspired ice cream right here. So I really like that fourth one. I'm going to upscale it and then save this image right here. Then I'm just going to go through and do these with all my characters for my video using Midjourney. All right, so I went in and made the ice cream of the characters, but I just did only a few. For example, obviously if I was making an actual video, I'd do a lot more, so it would have a higher audience retention, higher watch time, the video would be longer, but I'm just doing a couple just to show you guys for example. Now switching back to TubeMagic, I'm gonna go down to the video scripts tool right here, and right here I'm gonna write an intro for a quiz video about guess the cartoon character based on their ice cream flavor. And then since this is just the intro, I'm going to lower it down to just 300 words. I don't need anything more. And then I could select a template, a general script, a short, a how-to, a script outline, or a list video, but I'm just going to keep it at general script and hit on generate right here. So now TubeMagic has generated me a script, but I only need the intro right here for this video, and I can go ahead and just record this on my phone. But personally I like to use a text to speech, and you guys can too if you have a stutter or an accent, or you just don't want to have your voice on your channel. That's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to personally use a text to speech. So I'm using 11 Labs for my text to speech. You guys can use any other realistic text to speech software, even clone your own voice. But right now I'm using the voice Jessica, and I'm going to hit on generate speech right here.
Welcome to our fun-filled quiz where we blend the delightful world of cartoons with the creamy goodness of ice cream.
Now that sounds good, and I'm just going to download that right here. And then next I want to generate all the answers right here. So I'm just going to type in like Mickey Mouse, press on generate speech.
Mickey Mouse.
And then just download that, and then do the same with all the results. Now switching over to a software called Canva to actually make my video, I'm gonna go up to here and press on video. It's gonna give me all these templates, but I'm just gonna simply press on video and continue with that. Just a blank template. Now I'm gonna go over to elements right here, and I'm gonna type in swirling background right here, and then go over to videos, and then find myself a good swirling background for this video. So maybe something like this would work. Next, still in elements, I'm gonna type in circle, press on a circle right here, and bring that in. Then I'm gonna change the color so it stands out a bit. So I'm gonna change that to more so like a yellow, probably like that. Then I'm gonna bring that to the corner up here, and then shrink it down a bit. Then I'm gonna press on here and give it a border right here. I'm gonna make that border white. There we go. Then I'm going to go over to text and press on add a heading and simply just type 1, and I'm going to make this one into the Chewy font because I think that fits a lot more in the quiz style. There we go, 1. Then I'm going to bring that up here and increase the size of that a bit. I'm going to press add a heading again, and I'm going to say guess the cartoon character. And I'm going to change that back to Chewy as well. So I'm going to change that to the Chewy font. And I'm actually going to compress this so it fits on here. And I'm going to change up the line spacing so that's a bit up here. And actually make this font a little bit bigger like that. Then I'm going to change it to white by pressing on this color, changing it over here. Except I'm going to change this part to maybe like a light blue right there. Then I'll press on effects, press on outline, and then change that to black. Make it a little bit bigger so that it stands out a little bit better. There we go. Then I'm going to go over to uploads right here and press on upload files and upload all the images I made on Midjourney as well as the cartoon characters I used to make them. And I'm going to start off with Pikachu because that was the very first on my list. Now it has this white background right here, but don't worry. You just simply press on background remover right here and it'll automatically get rid of it for you. In fact, I'm actually going to make this font a little bit smaller so it gets out of the way, and I'm going to extend it to here. There we go. Then I'm going to move this character over to the side right here, maybe make it a little bit bigger so that it fits more on the screen and so it's more noticeable. And then going over to elements, I'm going to type in square right here, and then find this rounded square right here, and then change that to maybe a yellow as well. Then I'm going to move it up here and then turn it into a rectangle type of shape, but a lot smaller, kind of like that. I'm going to give that a white border as well, and then extend it over here where there's space. Then I'm going to copy this and paste it 2 times so that there's 3 of them, 3 options. Then I'm going to copy this text right here, paste it right here, and then type in Pikachu right here. Make that a lot smaller so that'll fit on there. And then I'll move that right here to the very last one right here. Now on my spreadsheet, there's also incorrect answers like Eevee and Charmander. So now I'm gonna go back and make those as well. So I'm gonna copy this, paste it, type in Eevee, then do the same thing for Charmander as well. So now that I finished that, I'm gonna press on this square shape one more time, but change it to a red. So I'm gonna make that a bright red, just like that. And I want to extend this at the very bottom because this is going to be my timer right here. I'm gonna make it a lot smaller. Now with that timer selected, I'm gonna press on animate right here, and then press on wipe, and press just on enter, and then bring it to the very end right here, but just leave a little bit. So this is going to be my timer, and it's going to end with just enough time to reveal the answer every single time. But the thing is, this clip is 20 seconds long, which is way too long. So I'm gonna bring it back down to like 6 seconds like that. So it's gonna look something like this. Now after the timer ends, I need to make the correct answer shine green and the incorrect answers shine red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press on one of these right here and press on show timing. If I drag my cursor down, I can see where the timer ends right here, and I can drag that down and crop it right there. And I'm just going to go through and do that with all of the options right here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, paste it, but then crop it so it just ends right here instead. And I'm going to put it in the same place as the last one, and I'm going to go ahead and do these with the other ones. Then I'm going to color this bottom one, which is Pikachu, green. So I'm going to change that to green. And then both of these I'm going to select on red. Now playing it back, I see that the text gets covered, so I'm going to press on position right here, and then select these texts right here, and then raise them above that. There we go. It's going to look something like this. Perfect. Now what I'm also going to do is when the correct answer shows up, I'm actually going to delete this image right here. So I'm going to lower it down over here. And then instead, I'm going to go in and put in my Pikachu picture to pop up in place for it. So I'm going to bring it right here. I'm going to press on animate, press on pop, on enter, just like that. And then drag that over here. And not only that, I'm going to animate this background one to also leave by popping. So I'm going to press on pop, on exit. So now it's going to look something like this. Perfect. Now I have to go and put in the audio. So I'm going to go back to elements right here, and I'm going to type in clock ticking right here, and then press on this arrow and go over to audio, and I'm going to listen to the best one. That's the best one. I'm going to pick that right here. So I'm going to drag that over here and then make it specifically end right as the timer ends. There we go. Next, I'm going to put in a bell sound effect as soon as the timer ends. Perfect. I can put that right there. So now this is going to look something like this. So now a lot of you guys might be thinking that this takes too much time and that you don't want to do this with every single character. But this is where the easy part comes in. You're going to go over to apps right here and type in bulk create. Now you're going to want to select on this option right here, and then press on enter data manually. Now you're going to switch this to number, this to answer, and then press on add text twice. This can be incorrect 1. And then this can be incorrect too. Then just remove whatever this is right here. Now going back to our spreadsheet, we're gonna select on our entire spreadsheet like this and then copy it. Then going back here, you're just gonna press on this and then paste in your results. And for the number, you're just gonna type in 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Then I'm gonna go through and remove this parentheses right here because that's not gonna fit on the options when it comes up on Canva. Now once this is finished, I'm gonna hit on done right here. I'm gonna select on this number, press on these 3 dots, and then press on connect data, press on number. For my answer, I'm gonna press on that, press on connect data, and then press on answer. And then for incorrect 1, it starts with EV, so I'm gonna press on these 3 dots, press on connect data, and then press incorrect 1. Same thing with Charmander. I'm gonna connect this data all together. Now once I've done all that, I'm just gonna press on continue right here. It's gonna show me all the designs, and I'm gonna hit on generate 9 design. But here's the thing, it's still the Pikachu image every single time. So instead I'm gonna go to the second one right here, and for this Pikachu ice cream, instead I'm going to replace it with Mickey Mouse. So I'm gonna go like that, replace it with Mickey Mouse. It's going to automatically remove the background, but it's still a little too large, so I'm gonna press on position, select it down here, grab it, and then make it a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this Pikachu image right here. I'm gonna take Mickey Mouse, bring him over here, and then actually make him a lot smaller because that's way too big. So then it's going to follow the format like this. Perfect. Then I'm just gonna go through and do that with every single one. There we go. So now we have the correct images, but the issue is the answer is always at the bottom. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go through these right here, press on this right here, and then change that to red, change this one to green up here, and then just switch out the text. So I'm gonna type in Tom right here, and then Mickey Mouse right here. And I'm just gonna go through and randomize it for all of them. So I'm gonna make this one green right here, change this one to red, change this one to Donald Duck, and then change this one to Scrooge McDuck. Now once I've done that, I can copy my sounds right here, and then just paste those at each and every start right here. So there we go, boom, right there. Then I need to make an intro card. So right on here, I'm gonna right click it and then press add page, drag it to the front, copy the same background, but bring it over here, copy the same text, bring it over here, and make that much bigger. Then I'm gonna add buy their ice cream flavor right here, change that to white. And then I can also just throw in my channel logo right here, press on background remover on my channel logo, and then just set it right here. Then right here on either side, I can put in some ice creams that are going to be in the video later on. So I'm just gonna grab that right there, drag it down right here, set it right there, do the same thing with, let's say this one as well. Background remover, there we go, and then lower it down right here. Then I'm gonna go back to uploads and upload my audio files I made earlier with 11 labs. Then I'm just gonna go through and start adding all my audios right here that I imported with 11 labs. Then I'm just gonna go through and start putting these all together. So this beginning intro right here, I'm gonna set that at the very front, just like that. and I'm going to extend this all the way. Then I'm going to bring these forward as well so that they aren't back here. Now that I've made my intro, I have to make an outro as well that pushes people to watch another video so that I can get session time. So on this outro, I'm going to put right here. Then I'm going to put in this text that says, watch this next video here. I'm going to go over to elements, press on an arrow right here, and then add this, change that to red. Then I'm going to flip it and then put it right here. So this is where the video is going to pop up. But there's also going to be a subscribe button that's going to pop up. So I'm going to type in subscribe right here, change that to red, and then just leave this right here because the subscribe button is going to be right there. Now this doesn't have to just be 6 seconds, it can be up to 10 right here. So I'm going to bring this up to 10 seconds. Another thing is between these videos, I want to add a transition. So I'm going to press on this transition right here and look for some good transitions. Like I really like stack right here. So I'm just going to do that and then lower that down to maybe like 0.3 seconds, just like that. And I'm going to go through and do that with all of them. Now I have to just go ahead and add some music. So right here in elements, I'm going to type in happy music, and I'm going to go over to audio right here. So I really like this one, so I'm going to add that right here, but I'm going to make sure that the volume is not too loud, and I'm going to drag that to the beginning right here at 0 seconds, and let's listen to make sure the volume is good.
Goodness of ice cream.
It could honestly be a little bit quieter. We could bring it down to like maybe like 55, 50 right here. So my audio ends before my video does, so I can either get new music or I can just copy it and then paste it again and make it keep replaying in the video. And then my audio perfectly ends at the end of my video, so all I have to do right here is press on share, press on download, and then download my video.
Scooby-Doo? Patrick Star.
But we still have one more important thing to do, and that's making the thumbnail. Back on Canva, I'm going to press on YouTube thumbnail. Now it might not show up for you, so just type in YouTube thumbnail up here and it should pop up right there. Then just do the blank template. Now we're just going to make this background bright yellow. We're going to add a square right here, but just drag it up to right here and then change that to red. We're going to bring in some text. We're going to say guess the cartoon character. Change the font, make it white, and then we're going to add an outline to that. We're going to make that black. We're going to change this text into a light blue color like that. Then we're going to want to pick one of our images right here. Let's use that one. Size it up so it's super visible like this. And then we're going to add the options right here. Make sure that these squares are big and take up lots of the screen. And then right here, we're just going to type in the results. Now select on the right answer and change that to a bright green. Let's give all of these a black border. Right here, we're going to press on edit, press on shadows, give it a drop shadow, and then we're going to upload Mickey as well and put him side by side with this. There we go. Now you have your thumbnail. So you're going to press on share, press on download, but make sure to download it as a JPEG and not a PNG because then the file will be too big to upload as a thumbnail. And there you go, you have your thumbnail. But we still have one last final step that is super important and probably outshines all the rest of the steps in terms of how important that is. And that is virally optimizing our video so it has the highest chance of getting large amounts of views. So right here on TubeMagic, we're going to scroll down to the warp upload tool right here. And right here we can put in the URL of our video if it's public or unlisted and there's talking in it, but we're going to write in the context right here. This is a quiz video about guess the cartoon character from their ice cream flavor. Then I'm going to hit on generate right here. Now TubeMagic is scanning videos with millions and millions of views with viral optimization, and using AI, it's making me a title, description, and tags completely based with a viral optimization model using AI machine learning. So right here, I have amazing tags for my video. I have an amazing description with really good keywords, and then I have amazing titles right here. And I can actually upload my thumbnail right here so I can see how it looks like compared to them. This title and thumbnail is just a perfect recipe for a viral video because you're using TubeMagic for your optimization. You guys can try out TubeMagic for an entire week for only $1 by pressing on the link in the description below. But if you want to see a video on how you can make YouTube shorts for your quiz niche, then check out this video right here that's going to help you convert short-term viewers to long-form viewers. But if you want to see the best faceless niches on YouTube right now, then check out this video right here where I show a tutorial for each and every single one.